Hello everybody, welcome to another True Review. Today I'm bringing you Ironcast on the Xbox One. Comes out on the 4th of March. I've only got the US price of $14.99 at the moment, but that would probably translate to just over £10 in the UK and probably same $14.99 in the European regions. So what do we have with Ironcast? It's a mech turn-based hybrid match-free puzzle game. Now let me explain what that actually means. It's set in the steampunk science fiction era. You're playing as an operative on the British side of the war against France, and battle tends to take place in these giant Ironcast mechs, these steam-powered monstrosities with big weapons bolted onto them. And how the game pans out is you're presented with a mission map. You usually have a selection of at least 2 missions to go from. Now these missions can be simple attack and destroy an enemy. They can be a supply run, they can be a negotiation run, they can be an endurance survival round. There's quite a decent variety between them, and they all bring their own challenges to them. So a wise choice of mission selection is very important to the actual game. When you actually get in the game to yourself, the screen is presented in the same way each and every time. Your mech's on the left, their mech's on the right. The central area of the screen is the puzzle grid which you use, and the top portion of the screen is reserved for your resource bars. Now you have a set amount of turns to complete each mission. If you don't complete them in that time, you have to withdraw and you get no experience for the mission, and you've basically wasted your time with that mission and usually have a big repair bill. So how the game plays out is the turn is split into 2 parts. The first part is your resource management. You have to match at least 3 symbols. You've got 3 opportunities to match at least 3 symbols in the grid. You have ammo to restore, you have your energy, you have coolant, and you have repair kits. Now this part of the game shouldn't be ignored, to be honest with you. It's a very, very important aspect of it, and a bit that I kind of was a bit neglectful of when I first started playing it. I didn't understand the importance of it because I was just matching symbols all over the place without any thought of what I was matching. But you really need to manage your resources and think ahead of what you're going to need. So basically every action you do in the second part of the round, which is your, I would say, your attack round, uses coolant. Everything overheats your mech, so coolant is a very, very important factor. So you have to manage that bar, but you also have to make sure you have ammunition to actually attack the enemy, but on the flip side you also have to have energy to manage your evasion and shield as well. So when it gets to your attack round, you can do several things. Like I say, you can attack the enemy with one of your 2 equipped weapons, you can boost your shield which will reduce incoming damage, or you can increase your evasion which will make your mech start to move and reduce the chance of the enemy to actually hit you in the first place. All these require energy, and every use of these makes you overheat, so it requires coolant as well. So when it's your next go, you have to obviously replenish coolant and replenish these resources that you have used. Once you've completed your turn, the enemy has their turn. The enemy uses their own grid which you don't see, so you just see their resources fill up, but you do see them attack and assign various things to their systems. Now speaking of systems, when you attack, you can attack a particular area of the mech, whether it be a weapon, or the shield generator, or the actual legs of the mech itself to stop it from moving. And this is again an important tactical aspect of the game, because if an enemy's got a high evasion, you really want to take its legs out and reduce its effectiveness so you can hit it a lot easier. So being wise and thinking ahead of what part of the mech you want to actually hit is a very important part of the game. Now when you do complete the level, you are awarded various resources, experience and supplies, and you can even recover salvage parts of the fallen mechs and add them to your own mech to increase the weapons or your engine capacity or your shield capacity. These all tend to be randomly generated and vary from game to game, and do form an important part though, because you do have to upgrade your systems very quickly, because the difficulty of this game is really, really high. I've been playing the game for over 10 hours and I've not managed to beat the first boss yet. You've got 9 days to strengthen your mech up before you have to tackle the boss. On every occasion the boss has absolutely ripped me to pieces, so I don't think I've fully quite grasped the best methods of how to approach the game as of yet, but nevertheless it's a sign of a good game when it's absolutely kicking your backside and you still actually want to go back and play it some more. Graphically, the game's got some really nice, really nice drawn art there, which define the steampunk science fiction genre. The background graphics tend to be a little bit bland, a little bit samey from mission to mission, but that's not the star of the show. The star of the show is seeing the big mechs and different kind of mechs battle one another. And to be honest with you, you're not really focusing that much on the graphics. A game like this, it's all about the tactical play, really. You could be having stickmen against stickmen, and as long as the tactical play is sound, which is the meat of this game, I would be quite happy with this. So the fact that this game has got generally fantastic graphics as well is a massive bonus. So overall, I'm going to give Ironcast a fantastic 8 out of 10. I really do enjoy the game. It's just my kind of thing, really. I love turn-based, and it was different to what I had pictured in my head before I booted the game up. And when I saw the puzzle aspect, I was a little bit, oh no, it's gonna be one of these silly puzzler games. But it works. It somehow gels the two genres together, and it works. And it's just really good and interesting. And one part is as tactically important as the other part of the game. Really interesting. I'm really interested to see how the story goes as well, if I can ever get past the first level. So yeah, a fantastic 8 out of 10 for Ironcast. I suggest this one is definitely worth a buy if you're interested in this kind of genre of games. And yeah, really enjoyed it. Really loved the game. So I hope you enjoyed that review, guys. Please remember to like, comment and subscribe, and do remember to like and comment on the video and follow me on my various social media pages. It does help me build the channel, and I'll catch you on the next video. Thanks for watching.